Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Hoosiers will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gives it on the option. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Sticks it in his belly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
The Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Here comes the heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
That is such great discipline by this defense. Bootleg is misdirection, right? Like showing something going the other way, roll the quarterback out. But when you read it and you see it and you don't bite on the other direction, you can make big plays, and the defense comes up with the big sack.
Across the 45. Oh, a lot of space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Finds his big tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
They're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage, and hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Finds his big tight end. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The Golden Gophers are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his guy...
Tight end trying to get in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And that ball is hauled in the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Here's the handoff. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. And they
you shitting me?
Well, you came into this one thinking it might be a defensive struggle. And how about this unit? How aggressive have they been early in the game? They're just going after their opponent, and they come away scoring the first points of the game here in the 2nd quarter with a safety.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
2nd down, he'll throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Slings it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab, it's Taylor. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. And guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's got him. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I'll tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this off.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
The give to the single back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Got his man on the right. Finds a crease at the 20. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead up to 5 in the 2nd quarter.
And we finally get at least 3 on the board. I know everybody had this at home. We were all expecting the 5-0 to start this one out the gate. So low scoring, not a lot of points. Shoot, maybe that's enough to get it done.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Some misdirection with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's open. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
And the Hoosiers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Got a man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
To the air on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Shotgun snap on third down. It's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Trying play action. Dances away. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. A 70-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They're working that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And this to tie us up in the final minute. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. And in the final seconds, guys, they find a way to get it tied.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here, fellas.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Using the quick game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not gonna happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated. Now I'm gonna go attack and make some plays.
He's gonna lose a yard on that one. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Indiana! They take the lead here in overtime.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Got to be impressed with the level of execution here in the second drive of OT. One play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The drama built throughout the... Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa26. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, going up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice 3rd down conversion, and now set up 1st and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Under fire. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. He's loose. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the 1st quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. finds the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. He's in open space downfield. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Sanders. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's a reverse. Look out, he's got room. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. It's reverse. And some room to work. Turning it on. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running back searching for a hole. It's a seam wide open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He breaks a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
What's going on, Chad?
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Steamrolls his way ahead.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw them loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good.
What's up, Kansas City? I see you play on PS4, bro.
And the beatdown has ensued. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that.
I saw you playing, so I decided to join the live stream.
That was wide open.
Not much appreciated, bro. Much appreciated. Appreciate you being here.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? This is your first time here. Welcome to the stream. Hey, I'm Donut Lord Gaming. Like, share, the whole 9 yards.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Gets it out quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Third and 5. And this when we start getting those 1-yard situations. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass.
And look up.
That's what I didn't talk about.
For sure, yeah. I seen that earlier when I went to go. I did something. I think I just looked at your profile and I seen that you were on a PS4. It's all good, brother. There ain't no judgment here.
Sit on. Down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is.
This guy can catch it and nobody.
Yeah, I play Madden still, but I play mainly Ultimate Team. But when the new one comes out, I'm going to be strictly Reds, and I'm going to be the Raiders. Because that's my team.
Indeed, on the left side.
Get the penalty.
Dealing with fourth down.
I don't have my headphones on right now because the guy I'm playing, he's playing a lot of like loud music.
That play call going deep on third down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt. 3 straight incompletions and undaunted. They'll go for it on 4th and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Despite coming up short on the previous 2 fourth down attempts, this offense will try it here again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. They just tripped through his fingers.
I think he's on a rage quit right now. GG's in the chat, man. GG's in the chat.
I can't wait until Ncaa26 comes out.
Same here, brother. Same here. I'm a Raider fan, man, since 1998. I probably can tell you how old I am. And now I can put my headset back on. Look out. Music.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Yeah, probably when we get more acquainted, bro. You play like Fortnite or something? Maybe we could play Fortnite one of these times.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air, it's Mendoza. Oh, he's going to go up top.
No way, he bumped me. That's crazy.
Pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back.
Yeah, it probably won't be tonight, but yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
On the this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those
baby.
matchups because that time the defense won. We're able to high point the football, creating the interception.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Lane. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Creates a little room. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC.
Running free. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Caught in the backfield, it's Lemon. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He did not make it a stone.
What happened, man?
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
No, why did I threw it to the inside?
Defense gets
Oh,
a
wow.
4th down stop.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job
Safety?
defending the pass,
No.
forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water with this offense so backed up. They're able to get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able to stay out of the end zone.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And how about that DB getting a hand in there?
I'm better at Madden.
The incomplete pass.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, you better score like with Patrick Mahomes.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finds his man. It's Lemon. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. That was a nice pickup running the drag.
I feel like the accuracy is a little bit harder on here.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Mayava. Pulls it in.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Let's go, baby. These up. These up. Let's go, Trojans.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped it.
Yeah, man, I've been playing Madden since like Madden 98.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes it. Makes the
No way he caught that.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game.
No way he got to him.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Picks up the 1st down, mark it at the 14 as they try to put up points before halftime.
Nice job on the tight end, making the catch and playing physical. You're a big body guy, man. Make him feel that. Nice job breaking an extra tackle, getting some extra yards for his team.
They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance. to do damage in space away from all the big boys.
That's crazy.
Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they've ruined the drive with a turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. The Hoosiers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. We've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in down the sideline. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. Third play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Lemon.
Right on, man.
33.
You just play franchise or what?
A lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
And the Trojans have
I'm Donut Lord.
Back to pass, it's Mayaba. That's caught. It's Sanders. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing
Okay.
make the catch simple and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Quarterback making checks. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
And it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside from the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown Trojans! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Rushes on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
No way.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wants to throw it.
Let's fucking go.
He is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown Trojans.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense. You're trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hemby. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can
What's going on, guys?
the catch, and most importantly,
Welcome to the stream. I am, hey, I'm Donut Lord. What are you saying?
To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hemby. Got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Indiana!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but was denied. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. To the air, it's Mayaba. Pressure coming. Got room at the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive front line defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them and give yourself an opportunity to win.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And you really want your offense to be great when it matters most, and it mattered most right now. 4th down, late in the ball game, 1 possession game. I get the first, and I got a good chance of running this clock out. Nice job by the offense in a critical moment.
And the Trojans will try to run off the clock in the final minute. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Picked off to stop the threat. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter.
I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Quick break. It's my 3rd game in a row. Give me a quick break.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I made it, I freaking made it.
Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the
I knew it was going to
to
be a top-ranked
the
team.
Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Thirteen and 0. Look at them. Bye. I know it's not me. I'm hardwired. That should have counted as a win for me, right? Because he basically quit.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we see the #7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
My bad, I barely see your message.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
The corners are walked up tight. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he takes
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Williams. There he goes. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Tigers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yo, what's up, Thor? This is round 1 of the college football playoffs right now. My guy fumbled on the first drive, but here we are.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Precision.
It's not franchise.
Running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
It's basically, this is how you play ranked online. You go to you win national you got to play like 12 games, then you have to qualify. Oh, right on. I appreciate the view, brother.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Moore will throw. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Man, that's tough when you run the RPO and you put me in conflict. You can't let those linebackers come downhill really fast because I still have to play pass, and they hand it off, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. quarterback will keep it. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter.
Welcome to the stream.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Moore to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Whittington. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
To the ground with the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, they'll make those contested catches.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Moore will throw. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, for go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. First down and more. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive.
Why do you always throw it so late?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this.
I didn't know I was going to throw in it late. My bad.
That has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He lets one fly deep. Makes a catch at the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll immediately call timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll try to get it through the air. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Defense in press coverage. Quarterback adapting. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, you keep that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Moore to the air. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. start this third quarter with a run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
It's a running room. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in the...
Oh, out of space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Using his legs, it's Davidson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Hand off to the fullback. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Maybe a little long for a field goal. Definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on fourth down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Clemson 14, Oregon 7.
Needing to convert Clemson.
Which one do you like the most, college or Madden?
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down.
I like Madden better.
How about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses
Is this sucking down the clock or what?
And limiting them.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. A shot toward the end zone. And he reels it in.
That's a superstar versus a non-superstar. That's crazy.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down.
Out of reach. Get out of
On
here.
that was just out of his reach. This has been a dominant performance by the Clemson defense. They have kept the offense in reverse all day. The great defensive legend would be proud.
Oh, they would be stoked. I mean, just to have a complete performance.
He's loose. Turning it on. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Offense working from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called here by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save it. Facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Makes the grab.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up.
I've owned a lot of Maddens, bro, to be honest. Yeah, it's over.
There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided
he's going to run the ball out.
of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
My running back fumbling. My running back fumbling earlier in the game, kind of like in the beginning of the game, ruined it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
That dude fumbled on the first rushing attempt.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. I'm just panicking.
The same games as you all have Madden 24, Madden 22, Madden 25. GG's.
Yeah, thank you. What do you want me to use, Hector?
GG's. I like Madden 24 better.
Yes, GG's in the chat, guys. Okay, I got you, brother. Yep, I got him.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
No way.
He's on the loose.
Exactly.
Is one of the mascots in Ncaa College 26.
Touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The gift to the back. And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. No gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Moving away from pressure. He's going to run it. Keeps it himself and gets the first. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man, it's Moore. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Wow, he dropped that. That's crazy.
Contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Makes the grab past the marker. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Longhorn! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Miller with the ball. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Bernard. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To throw, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, it's Williams. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. The snap sets up the throw. He'll pull it down and run. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
It's complete to the left. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw at Simpson. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown time! The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Complete to the left. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Got his man on the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And off from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pulls it in. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball squirted out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the
Yeah, I don't care, bro. You can be a weird-ass nigga if you want to be. That's on you, bro. I'm just playing the game. That's cool. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Ain't no one mad at you.
They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a nice game, but the big theme
You know, I feel you. You got to get in where you fit in.
offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
I just appreciate you don't holler in my ear like that. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do, but don't be screaming.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he could do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And it is...
Which is one of the latest Maddens you played before.
Madden 98.
Making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run. And
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Under fire. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. It's a seam wide open.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing on the run. Gets it inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. Made the grab and then did the rest himself. And they put...
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield.
Just user versus user.
The pocket. He might have had
That's all
an
it was.
opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes... Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Zings it complete to the right. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Dumps it to the back.
Come on, man.
Third down
It's
pass
fucking
was
wide
coming in
open.
hot before it fell to the ground.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender. This offense has a ton of work left ahead of him here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Finds us back in the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. And the defense
stuck behind
stops
him.
the
That's
run,
crazy.
and the ball will remain at the 2. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He wants it all. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
This game seems like fast start.
Oh, it is, man. This shit ain't no joke.
The give is to Miller.
That home field advantage is real.
And he puts up the first
Makes it
down.
real sweaty, bro.
Remember the price
Like,
he paid
how you
after
supposed to
that
just...
hit.
Oh, my homie's talking to me.
Trying to hold this lead and run out the clock.
You're good, bro. Just do what you gotta do. Run the
Back to
clock
throw,
out.
it's Simpson. Got a man, it's Williams.
Yeah.
The first down. Here's this offense.
You
with
start
the
off
first set of
like
downs.
I started off with all my players pulled in the
Looking to
very
throw on
first drive.
down. The short hands, it's Williams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me, and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. With the catch, it's...
Christmas because I just got a deal.
Ball game.
I don't know, bro.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one.
I don't remember, man. This game's fucking broken for sure, though.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
I see him.
Throwing, looking right. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
And this offense stays aggressive. But now you are leaning on
You're
your
foolish.
defense, and this thing just got interesting.
I'm deleting the game if I lose. No, that shit's hilarious.
On 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
And just rage quit right now, man, and make it easier for both of us, bro. I said, just rage right now, bro. Just make it easy for both of us.
Back to throw. It's Manning.
He dropped it. Yeah, good game.
Incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. What a game.
That shit was funny. He said, I'm going to rage. I'm going to delete the game if I lose. He said, fuck this. If I really lose, I'm deleting it. Fuck, I have 2 2 away games right off the fucking bat. No, I don't know how much a virtual reality costs. But I know that, what's it called? They're already talking about making a PS6, bro.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium.
That's the same thing as a PlayStation 5.
Taking on the 25th
Like
ranked team in the
$450.
land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 48 Sports College Football
I
restated
paid $800 for my PlayStation when it first came out.
Palmer, and guys can't wait to get this one started.
Let them know, Thor.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
Yeah, you can do that too, but I'm probably going to move to PC when that happens. They shouldn't even come out with a PS6. There's still a lot of revenue you can make off this
They
game.
weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a defense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
There's a lot of revenue to make off this game still. 30, 10, 50 is probably going to be my last game.
Because if I buy a PS5, my PS6 is going to come out. That's what happened when I bought the PS4 suddenly PS5 came out, so I just rather waited. I bought the Slim and the LCD thing with it last year.
That is barely 10-50.
Changes hands and the offense
I thought he was going to grief out.
Inside their own team. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Now improvising. Got out of trouble and throws.
I got to go to work in the morning.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Red Raiders need a massive chunk.
It's already too late to get a PS5 anyone's face with tears of joy, but I really want to get Madden 26. Yeah, okay, face with Steve Daniels.
Buying some time.
I don't think what's it called gonna.
Man, you talk all week
The
about
PlayStation probably won't go offline for like still like a few years.
Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start.
I say PlayStation 5 still has like 4 or 5 years, bro.
From the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense.
What you think, Thor? Bro, they can't compete. That's for sure.
Power football with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball. Nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They stop him at the 22.
That was crazy. He caught that.
On the play and a first down just outside the red zone. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right.
I really don't know when it's going to come out. I think they're talking about it's going to come out next year or something like that. Which is dumb too. Like, they have so much more money to make off this system. It's because Xbox is making that next step to PC. No, I'm Indiana.
Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He's run out of bounds after the big
see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw?
What should I do? Should I just wait for the PS6 or should I just try PS5 now?
Catch first down.
Using his
I mean, you're gonna probably buy the PS6 either way.
You're always zoomed into the quarterback.
I don't know if I'll buy a PS6. I'll probably just go PC.
At least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understanding what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
After getting
If you want to play the new Madden, most definitely get a PS5.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza.
PS6 expires in like 700 and 800 I believe.
And I love.
They're probably going to do what they did with the PS5, bro. Oh, we don't have them in stock.
Running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest. Gets in for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dickey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Excuse me.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Bringing the heat. That's reeled in. It's Virgil. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And
What? No way. No way, dude.
He got a step and just dusted the field.
That's a star corner, bro.
Like that, you got to find him.
Gets
You
beat?
gotta give him the ball in
Hell
space.
no.
You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the...
That was crazy.
And he makes
I was right there.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Mendoza. The sure hands, it's Hemby. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
See if I can throw a
One of the
deep
things I
pass.
love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense changing the play. To the air on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Can't make the connection, the pressure there.
Come on, dude. No way. He just dropped that shit.
They had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator.
It's
on the
annoying.
sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational.
He just dropped it, man.
This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Straight dropped
Boy,
it.
if they don't convert this fourth
What a
down,
bozo.
there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Come on, get out of here.
Pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Looking for space. It's Joyner. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Morton. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
You see that?
And they save the
Come on, get out of here.
at the 4-yard line.
That's
One of the things I love
craziness.
about this defense is their speed, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Sorry.
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Caught near the sticks, it's Brady. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those.
Lofts one high and deep.
Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the touch.
Stereo.
And he puts through the extra
Super
point.
stereo,
Quick
huh?
strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Dickey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Morton. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Let's go.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get set.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Finds a man by himself. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Raiders will kick it away to start the 2nd half. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll give it to the back. The Hoosiers get the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cooper.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hoosiers in the hurry up. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the timing just a hair off.
When you talk about versatility of the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Kick is in the air. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's Morton. Extending the play. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. Looking for room at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going
lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Gets rid of it. He's got him this time. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Made a defender miss. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive will come from their own.
Can we do it, chat? We need that stop, man.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Joyner. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Grabbed behind the line, it's Joyner. Across the 45. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just getting the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
What?
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Just
That's
what
crazy.
they were looking for, and he's got him set up in
That's your
business
hella cheating me right now.
First down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do
Why is it at that
damage
angle?
on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Morton. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one deep.
What?
Into the end
Hell
zone.
no.
Touchdown.
This shit is cheating me.
Away from the top.
What a massive play by this offense.
Oh,
Man,
wow.
needed it. Great execution. Now, get the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go
That
for the
shit
win?
cheated
Try
me.
to take the lead.
The camera looked all
New
stupid.
decision.
And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
Come on. That shit cheated me.
Play in a tie game. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy. But you've got to
cheated, bro.
Poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's going to lose his cool.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this will be for the win. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick.
Fucking cheated me, bro.
Good, and that's your ball game. You're going to hear guys after this game say, gotta work.
Thanks for everyone watching. I'll be back on Monday because I got to work this Friday, but I will, after this Friday, be working, I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Fridays, guys. Yeah, this game kind of made me mad, though. I ain't gonna lie. You guys have a great night. Peace. This is Hey, I'm Dunna, Lord.